Hey, before we get going, number one, this is purely educational. It's my thoughts. This is not advice. Number two, smash that like button if you like this video, and please check out some of my other videos. And three, please hit the subscribe button and the notifications button. What if wealth wasn't tied to how much was in your bank account or your investment account or your land or whatever? But instead, what if wealth was attached to what you valued most, and there was the ability to convert how much that was valued or what you valued? So let's say you had this baseball collection and you were able to keep it but put it on the market and there was a value given to it. Or let's say you had some intellectual properties, you've written some books, and you were able to put it out there and the market would value it. And then you go to Starbucks and you go buy a coffee, and instead of paying with like currency, US dollars, you paid with whichever one of those things that you valued and that a marketplace valued, would convert that to the ability to pay that Starbucks, and then they could convert it into something that they value most. So let's say Starbucks values cardboard. Okay, makes sense. They hold a lot of cardboard because of cups and this, that, and the other, and they were able to convert that into a cardboard token or something, giving this away a little bit, that they value most, and to be able to buy more of it or put it in the marketplace and more. Okay, I know that's confusing, but this is where I believe the cryptocurrency world is headed. And as we see these new tokens or coins come out, you're seeing the underlying technology is starting to solve a problem. And I think that's the thing, when you get into this cryptocurrency thing, you need to look at what problem is being solved. Bitcoin, the first, has a limited scope and ability to solve problems. Its way their program or the code is written, it has a governance, and it has no flexibility in its governance program. So there is no ability to create, expand that governance, if that makes sense. If you think about it as government law, we have a government and they're able to write new laws to address new situations. Whereas in the sense of Bitcoin, what has been written, and it's non-changeable, you can't split it off in any ways, you can't amend it, nothing. It is what it is. Ethereum is one where you can make some changes and you can build things on top of their platform, but they're also limited, and that's why you have two versions of Ethereum. So you have Ethereum Classic and Ethereum 2.0. And the reason for the two different ones is because of that one thing of governance, that inability to make adjustments. And that's basically what they did, was they basically created a whole new coin or coin and a new platform for which they could build adjustable governance on. And so when you think about where we're headed in the world, and the direction of this blockchain technology and smart contracts and all this kind of thing, this is what we're looking at. And this is where I look at it and I go, what's something that I value, that if I had to have a toaster collection, and I'm a collector of toasters, and I believe there's value in that, and my fellow toaster collectors feel the same way. I can create a token that I can launch, the toaster token, and those who value toasters would buy it. And because it's a limited number of shares, it could create value and amongst those people who believe in toasters and that they have value and they're collectibles, and the value of that could go up. And I could take that value, that token, and go to my Starbucks, and I could use a platform that would convert that token to whatever the Starbucks considers to be valuable and convert that exchange. And that's where I believe crypto is headed. When it comes to financials, I believe what it is going to create is a evenness, or the evening out, or the shrinking of the wealth gap, because what I consider valuable, my neighbor may not consider valuable. And there is no way to create some level of conversion if I wanted to buy something from him. At this point, the only thing I can do is buy US dollars, and if I don't have the US dollars to buy what he's selling, well, but yet I have this incredible toaster collection that in his mind holds no value, but in my mind holds value, and I know there's toaster collectors out there, so they value toasters. How do we can't create a way to exchange what I value as wealth and what he values as wealth. But I believe that is where platforms like Cardano and some of these other platforms, I bring up Cardano because, full disclosure, I do own it, but the founder of Cardano explains this in a really in-depth interview on Real Vision, which is really awesome. But it really opened my mind to how are we going to solve the wealth gap? How are we going to change that? And the way we can change it is by readjusting what we value as wealth on an individual basis, and then having a process to convert that to wealth that you consider something wealthy, and be able to convert that. And that is where blockchain and crypto come into play. So that's what I've been thinking a lot about and where this is headed. So when it comes to buying cryptocurrency, and this is really actually puts a real damper on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin doesn't have the ability to adjust its governance program within its code. So it is what it is. 21 million Bitcoin out there. Once they're out there, they're out there. There's no changing it. There's no adjusting it. There's no conversions, no nothing. But where these other token or coins come out, like Cardano and I believe Ren and Polkadot do the same, and a couple others, and Ethereum is now really moving in that direction. They're rewriting their code to their governance to adjust to this thinking. This is where this is where when you're buying crypto is you have to consider, where am I putting, what am I buying? What is it going to do? What problem is it going to solve? It's not just a currency, it's a problem solver. So when you're buying these coins or these cryptocurrencies, go do the research. Go do the research and find out what problem they're going to solve, because in the end, that's what this is about. This is about making it more efficient and evening the playing field amongst the haves and have-nots. I mean, you look at what Cardano is doing in Africa, and how, specifically in Ethiopia, how this platform is going to change the potentially change the economics of Africa in these countries, giving them the ability to value something they value and create a market for it, and then be able to exchange it for something that I value or that I'm selling, and I'm able to convert it from what they value to what I value, and we all even the playing field. All of a sudden it just opens It opens the platform of just finance in a major way. And I believe this is something that in the next 36 months, we're going to see more and more of. And mind is just going to, it's going to blow up. That's what I've been thinking a lot about. And that is how I'm analyzing these cryptocurrencies. It's not a currency. It's a problem-solving platform. What problems are they solving? What problem is Dogecoin solving? Nothing at this point. It's just a meme. It's just a meme at this point. Maybe some down the road will come, but right now it's just a meme. But what are these tokens, these coins, what problems are they going to solve? And that is how I believe you should analyze and select your investments in crypto. With that said, I know that's so far out, right? So left field, but it's real and it's really, I believe, coming. So in the meantime, live loud. Please leave a comment. I love to hear what you think about this. Live loud and take care.